Now, the topic of this week is you are an abundant creator. You are an abundant creator. That's what I believe in every cell of my body. And I had a recent experience where I remembered this. And I was faced with two paths. And those two paths were based on two different beliefs. One path was based on the belief that as a human being, we are abundant creators. As a human being, we have opportunities around us at all times. And as we as human beings are following our passion, that we have the resources around us, that we have what we need around us. And that as we follow our passion, as we are committed to fulfilling our purpose and delivering our impact for the world, as we're on that path, the belief that the higher power has our back, the belief that the higher power has given us everything that we need around us, following our passion, our purpose. Because it's not like we're running a scammy thing or doing something to get something over on someone. We're on a path of passion, purpose, and delivering value. So that's been my core belief, but I had an experience where I really was faced with, is that my core belief or not? And is that just a belief to have once things are going good, or if there's unexpected things that come in, does that belief go away? And it clicked in with me because an abundant creator, our religion is creating value in the world, creating value in the marketplace, creating value for people. And how do we create value? We solve problems. And how do you solve problems? How do we solve problems? We solve problems with creativity and experience. We leverage our experience of what we've gone through, ups and downs and everything in between. And then we leverage creativity as well to find a solution for that problem for people. And when we do that, create value. And when we do that, we have the opportunity to collect money for our value, so that there's a fair exchange. I feel like those two words are lost in the conversation of following our passion. Those are the two words that are lost in the spiritual type communities. Fair exchange, sustainability. And so that's what I realized is that's been my belief. When the goings got tough, how can I create more value? When unexpected things, how can I create more value? And the important piece is also the fair exchange, because we've got to receive in order for us to give out again. So during this experience, something snapped in me where that I remembered, that's who I am. That's my identity. That's who I am. And instead of going down a path of, well, I guess, that only works sometimes, not able to truly create, rather than living and dying by that belief. And I use the words religion because, such depth with that word. In The Mandalorian, there's this episode, where they ask him he's walking into a building that's very protected, and they ask him to turn in his gun. And he says, it's my religion. It's part of my religion. And it's kind of like a cheeky thing at first, until you realize, and the story unfolds, that is the Mandalorian religion, that is their way of life. And it goes deeper and deeper in what that is. So as an abundant creator, that's what I realized. My religion is creating value. My religion is that there's opportunities all around me. Our religion is that there's a fair exchange for everybody involved. And also I realized, again, I got really brought back to the mechanism of gratitude and appreciation. How gratitude opens up my eyes, opens up our eyes to the opportunity around us. how appreciation strengthens my spine, gives me the strength, how my experiences are the foundation that my feet firmly stand upon as I create value. So appreciation, strength, gratitude, clarity, experience, foundation. These are the things I realize that these are the three factors of being an abundant creator, with value in the middle, fair exchange in the middle. And with these coming together, everything we need is always around us at all times. Everything we need is all around us at all times. And so what we'll do today and this is what I believe, live and die by this. So, and this is what we'll do in the subconscious release, the flow state experience, is to release anything blocking the confidence, the conviction, the clarity of this truth. And that's why I say I as I'm saying this, and I say we as I'm saying this, is because I don't believe me as an abundant creator. I don't believe I'm anything different, special. It's not about me with this. It's about, I believe every human being on this planet is an abundant creator. Now, I might not be getting those results, but the capacity is there. Deep down, the ability is there. And so that's what we'll release, is anything that's blocking the clarity, anything that's blocking the gratitude and the appreciation. And the mastermind I hosted this weekend was one of the things that came up. A person who sees themselves as very grateful pulled up being ungrateful in the flow state experience. That was one of the things that their mind chose. They're like, what? This doesn't make sense. Until it did make sense. They realized, yes, they're grateful in many ways, but there's certain things that they've become a little ungrateful for. It's become it's familiar, whether that's people, whether that's situations. And those are the things that they were like, it was a dream before. It was an absolute dream. Like you couldn't even, a person wouldn't even write it down as a dream because there's no way that would happen. Then it happened. And boom, we're here. And then, give it a couple of years, it starts to be familiar, not as grateful. So as an abundant creator, that's what I believe. And that's what's really reiterated to me, is through gratitude, our eyes open to the opportunities around us. And it's like a scale, do we have a level 1 gratitude today or a level 10 gratitude today? And what I realize, if I'm in low in gratitude, like my sight closes down. I just get tunnel vision. I just see what's in front of me rather than the opportunities that are just waiting around me. So gratitude opens our eyes. And appreciation, which are similar, but slightly different in my opinion. Gratitude maybe is like, I'm thankful for this, and appreciating, like, I could just appreciate a sunset or a leaf at times, or the way of flies buzzing, or maybe not a fly, but maybe like something like sometimes little bugs, not flies, but sometimes little bugs, they're just like little floating around or whatever. I'm just like, oh, interesting. He's just on a little path. And so appreciation, I feel like some type of difference there. Appreciation strengthens my spine, strengthens our spine of the love of life are all around us flowing, and then drawing from our experiences. What is the firm foundation for us to step upon? So we'll release anything blocking that: clarity, conviction, confidence, and communication.